Fork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Western Michigan Broncos taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Broncos will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Illinois' offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that, if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays.
Oh, he's got some space. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Here on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Algier. Floats it out in space. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Western Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Dropping back, it's Algier. Got him downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man on the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quickly complete. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise. Continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. He'll pull it on the read. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Under fire. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Red Hawks of Miami. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll keep it himself. He's past the 30.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Back to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here's the give off the left side. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quickly complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And a quick shuffle pass. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Dropping back. It's Algier. He's got his man, makes the grab. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And he is run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Wants to throw again. They go to the wide receiver screen. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on his kicker, who is so important to this team.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And now this offense will take the field again. Out of the gun, they give to the back. All right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Back to throw, it's Algier. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Illinois.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Western Michigan, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Hold and fire complete. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. The Broncos have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Fires to the big fella. Plows through the defense. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Now adjusting. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Makes the catch. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabs it in the middle. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Broncos in the hurry up. Looking downfield very late in the half. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Illinois has it teed up and ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Off the RPO, complete. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. He'll do it himself. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Broncos can really attack on this second and short. Quick release on the RPO. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Back to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running into the open space. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play, the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Algier. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Illinois lining up to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Now on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the move. Trucks through the defender.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
And that one's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go?
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Wants to throw on third down. Got his man. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. And the Broncos are marching down the field.
And that's good enough for a first down.
It's complete. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
First and goal. W.Michigan.
Wideout trying to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Number 81. Halton in the end zone.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, looking for a man. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Safe completion on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Illinois trying to move the chains on 3rd and inches. Surging forward on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Hand off from the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Working that wide receiver screen. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down. They'll run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quarterback on the keeper. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It's first and goal as Illinois comes to the line. Looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. That puts them on top here in the 4th.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
To the tight end.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now when we get...
There he goes. Just keeps moving. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best win when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Hands it off. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here comes the heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about at the U for a long time. They're up 14 over Florida State. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires downfield. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Man, and that's a big interception late in this game. And listen, I know you're trying to go vertical with the 4 verts, but so did the defense. Great job staying deep, playing the football in the air, and forcing the ginormous turnover.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Trying play action. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. They go to the ground. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Pryor. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets away from one, finds room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. I mean, not only were those 2 guys not on the same page, I don't think they were in the same playbook. They barely looked like they were on the same team. Now, he lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Stands in and takes the hit. Intercepted, number 19. Got room on the return.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and comes up with a massive play right there.
He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate